A very good Saturday afternoon to you. You're watching KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. 3 suspected thugs found in full administration police uniform have been arrested in Kisii. The suspects were allegedly intercepted while they tried to rob a house in Yamataro area. It is also believed that one of the suspects has a relative in Nakuru who supplied them with the police uniforms. The suspects intended to steal gas cylinders, mattresses, radios, computers, television sets and iron boxes. They further admitted to stealing in Kiembu, Ekeranyo, Liten and Magombo areas of Kisii County. Police confirmed the incident and said they have been looking for the suspects as they are part of a gang that has been terrorizing Kisii residents for a long time.
We are going to charge them for illegal possession of police uniform. They were also arrested in possession of household goods, and we are still investigating to know whether they have been involved in more crimes in the town.
Wezi nimeanza tu mwezi wa 9 2013.
Kama tuchukuliwe kotini.
Niliwahi kuchukuliwa kotini lakini si kufungwa.
Following public uproar over newly introduced taxation, Nakuru County government has invited all stakeholders to a public debate seeking to review the contentious County Finance Act 2013. The finance bill, which took effect at the beginning of the year, has since seen traders within the county protest on alleged high levies the county government has levied on them. Nakuru County Governor Kinudhi Ambugwa is calling on the business community in the county to a public forum next week to review what traders are calling suppressing new laws. He, however, downplayed the impression created that his administration is out to frustrate business people in the county.
Towards the areas which any one of our members may feel need to be looked at. So it's my appeal that all those members of the executive of the associations that we are inviting to take advantage of that forum so that we leave no issue unresolved.
ODM delegates from Kuala County have criticized their colleagues from Luo Nyanza region over what they termed as ethnicity, citing positions to be fought over in the upcoming party elections. The delegates say that the positions are not a preserve of any region, but a right for all members. The delegates were speaking in Kwale, where they officially endorsed nominated Senator Dr. Agnes Zani, who wants to be the Secretary General of ODM. They say that it is only through equality that the party can have chances of winning in the next general elections. The delegates warned that politicians against playing regional card in the hope of retaining the seat, saying they will tarnish the national outlook of the party. They added that every contestant should have an equal chance, saying ODM is the most popular party in the country.
Kuna wabunge wa sehemu ya Nyanza au sehemu ya kutoka bara. Hiyo ndio nisikitisha, imesema kuwa kiti kile ni cha kule juu. Kwani kiti hichi si cha juu, kiti hichi ni cha Kenya nzima. Huyu mama ambaye tuko naye hapa leo, sisi twamuidhinisha na sisi tumekasirishwa sana kama watu wa Kuala County kuwa sisi pia ni wamoja wa Kenya kama Wakenya wengine ambao tunaweza kupigania kiti kama kile. Isiwe kila siku sisi ni maembe twatukanwa huko juu. Safari hii sisi si maembe, safari hii sisi pia ni magari, tunaweza kutembea na maguu. Kuna wengi ambao watangangania katika sehemu mbalimbali. Unajua kwamba kuna zile fikra kwamba labda nafasi hii ni lazima iwe ya mtu wa juu, lakini safari hii tunaliomba taifa katika mikoa mingineyo watuunge mkono sisi watu wa pwani ama watu wa Matuga, ili nafasi hii safari hii tuweze kuipata sisi, ili nasi tuwe na sauti katika chama.
The three principles of the Coalition for Reform and Democracy have vowed to remain united until the next general election and liberate Kenyans from what they termed as bondage under the Jubilee government. CORD leader Raila Odinga and Deputy Leader Kalonzo Musyoka and Bungoma Senator-elect Moses Wetangula said it was critical for the opposition to remain united in order to check excesses of the government of the day. The leaders also vowed to speak out against runaway insecurity, high inflation and unemployment among the youth.
Leaders spoke in Bungoma County during a Thanksgiving ceremony for co-principal and Bungoma Senator-elect Moses Wetangula. Raila thanked residents for voting back Wetangula. The leaders say the victory energized the CORD coalition and showed CORD still wielded power in its strongholds. Wetangula floored former Webuye MP and Cabinet Minister Musikari Kombo during the by-elections.
Asante sana kwa wananchi wa Bungoma kwa kuonyesha ya kwamba mwananchi wa Bungoma hayumbishwi na pesa, hatishiki na maneno ya kusema twende serikali, na wanasimama imara, wanajua ukweli uko wapi, porojo iko wapi.
Bungoma Governor Kenneth Lusaka attended the function. Lusaka campaigned for Musikari Kombo during the by-election, a move that created frosty relations between him and Wetangula and their supporters. But as they celebrated victory, Lusaka and Wetangula promised to put aside their political differences and work together.
Mimi nikiwa gavana kutekeleza hapa na mheshimiwa senator kutafuta ile nitatekeleza nayo hapa. Kwa hivyo sisi nataka aende atafute, akileta mimi na kuhakikishia kwamba nitatekeleza.
CORD leaders accused the Jubilee government of failure to tackle insecurity and crime in most parts of the country. Commenting on the recent alleged shooting of Wetangula's car along Bagathi Road in Nairobi, the leaders pointed an accusing finger at security agencies for trivializing the matter by claiming Wetangula's car hit a billboard.
Tunarudi na Wetangula mpaka pale ambayo hiyo mambo ilifanyika. Tukaona driver anasema tulikuwa hapa. Tukaangalia tukapima. Pale hakuna billboard. Hata huyo bwana anaitwa Inspector General ya Polisi wananiambia yeye ni mtu mzima. Mbona unasema uongo namna hii?
Kumshika any of the principal, any of the senator, any of our national leaders, wafanye political assassination. A million people will walk to where they are.
CORD leaders are today meeting in Kisumu County with all governors, senators and women representatives to review the opposition's performance in the past 1 year. Patrick Amimo, KTN.
Now, the national government has undertaken to deal with the insecurity in Marsabit in their second meeting in as many days. The Deputy President William Ruto and Marsabit leaders have resolved that relief food will be dispatched to the Clashstone area by latest on Sunday.
We have agreed that government is going to take the front line in managing the security challenges facing Marsabit County. We have mobilized additional equipment and vehicles, and that all the leaders from Marsabit County will play their part in ensuring that there is security for all the citizens of Kenya in Marsabit County. We have many citizens in Marsabit County that have been displaced. We have many homes that have been destroyed. We have people going without food. I have undertaken that by tomorrow evening, latest Sunday, government will have mobilized humanitarian support.
Moving on matters education now, parents and pupils of Kibos Primary School staged a demonstration after they were locked out of the Form 1 selection process for national schools. Parents say they waited for letters from the just concluded process only to learn that the public school was not listed as a result of computer error. In the last year, Kenya's Certificate of Primary Education, the school, which had 96 candidates, emerged 4th best in the district with a mean grade of 299 with 14 qualifying for national schools. The parents of the schools have called on Education Cabinet Secretary Jacob Kaimenyi to step in and resolve the matter.
sana tulikuwa tunafikiria anaenda national schools. Sasa hii tunaambiwa hakuna kodi ya shule ili mtoto kuwe selected ajoin national school. Tulikuwa tunawanda ni kwa nini hii inatokea, na kila mwaka hii shule inafanya vizuri na hakuna shida kama hii yenye imetokea. Wenye wanahusika wajaribu waone watoto wamechaguliwa waende mashule ambayo walikuwa wana apply.
School children in the sprawling Kibera slums are a happy lot after they were outfitted with new school uniforms courtesy of a local non-governmental organization. 190 students at Kibera Primary School were outfitted with new uniforms to take them through the year as the first school term begins. The non-governmental organization, Sauti Kenya, had sought to ascertain the needs of school children in the area in order to give a helping hand to those from disadvantaged families. The organization is now urging other groups to take an interest in the education of the children and contribute other items which will ease the cost of securing an education.
If we can get well-wishers from within and from without to help us put up that laboratory and equip it, it will be good for the students. Again, the classrooms and also the desks, lockers. I want also to extend more of the supporting the children who are from very poor families and from the single parents.
A group of young people in Nyeri have taken up the role of supporting primary school girls by donating free sanitary towels to the girls in school. Girls in the 40 public schools in Nyeri Central District are set to benefit from the initiative. Led by the group leader Mushemi Karani, the 10 young citizens dished out pads to 400 pupils at Gidwariga Primary School and promised to supply the essentials for a period of 1 year, whereby each month the beneficiaries will be given 2 packets of sanitary ware. Margaret Gachagua, wife to the Nyeri governor, applauded the noble gesture by the youth and challenged them to also think of the challenges facing the boy child in the school, as a boys' dropout rate is also alarming.
So the best thing about this is not a one-off event. What we are doing is we are partnering with churches, with corporates, with individuals and schools, so that we can be able to sustain it all year round.
Basically, the idea is to make sure that the girl child is in school throughout the year, just like the same as the boy child.
The Kenya Medical Supplies Agency, KEMSA, is seeking to realign itself so as to fit to the needs of the counties, especially now that health services are to be devolved to the county level. Speaking in Nyeri, KEMSA CEO John Munyur said the firm would disburse drugs in accordance to the needs of individual counties. Medical supplies worth 18 million shillings were flagged off to be distributed to all health facilities in Nyeri. This comes in the wake of Nyeri Governor Nderitu Gashagua's utterances that his government would invite tenders from medical supplying companies after residents complained that KEMSA was taking advantage of its monopoly and charging exorbitant prices.
Whether we are considering other suppliers, yes, we are. However, they have to be pre-qualified so that we meet the criteria of being duly registered by Pharmacy and Poison Board.
We have systems that have been tested over the time, and therefore we can assure you that KEMSA will serve the counties, and our philosophy and our strategy is that we have to understand the needs and the wants of the different counties, and the counties are different and distinct.
As the supplier of choice, they ensure that we procure from them in the most cost-effective manner, so that we maintain the price to the patient to a minimum in terms of access of all these drugs and pharmaceuticals that are being used in our institutions.
Over the last weeks, the English Premier League has proved why it is such a great league to watch, and this weekend lineup of the 10 matches is expected to be as entertaining as always. Most anticipated clash between Chelsea and defending champions Manchester United will be on Sunday. Well, thank you very much for watching KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. Africa Speaks is up next with Joy Doreen Bira.